How to budget and save money. Like a pro. Now that you have your finances organized, it's time to learn how to budget and save money like a pro. By the end of this video, you will know exactly how much to spend on needs, wants, and savings, as well as actionable steps to start saving and investing that extra money. 1. Why budgeting is important. A budget is a plan for your money. It helps you track your income and expenses so you don't spend more than you earn. Without a budget, it's easy to overspend and end up in debt. On the other hand, a budget helps you build a habit of saving and investing for the future. A budget gives you peace of mind, knowing that you have a plan for your money and you're not just letting it slip through your fingers. So why is budgeting important? Let's discuss some of the benefits. First, it helps you track your income and expenses. When you budget, you write down all the ways you earn money and all the ways you spend money. This gives you a clear picture of where your money is going each month. Second, it helps you set financial goals. When you know where your money is going, you can set realistic goals for saving and investing. You may want to save for a down payment on a house, pay off student loans, or invest in your child's education. Whatever your goals are, budgeting can help you reach them faster. Third, it helps you avoid debt. When you live within your means, you won't be tempted to borrow money from others or use credit cards to make purchases you can't afford. Fourth, it helps you prioritize your spending. When you have a limited amount of money to spend, you need to decide what's most important to you. Do you want to eat out more often or save for a vacation? The answers to these questions will help you make choices about where to allocate your money. Fifth, it helps you prepare for unexpected expenses. Life is full of surprises, and some of them can be expensive. A car accident, a burst pipe, or a sick child can all throw your finances into chaos. However, if you have a budget and an emergency fund, you'll be able to handle these expenses without going into debt. 2. Choose a budgeting method. There are many different budgeting methods out there. Let's discuss a few of them. First, the 50-30-20 rule. This rule is a simple way to allocate your money among your needs, wants, and savings. 50% of your income goes toward needs like housing, transportation, and food. 30% goes toward wants like clothing, entertainment, and travel. And 20% goes toward savings and investments. Second, zero-based budgeting. This method involves giving every dollar you earn a purpose. You start with your income and then subtract your expenses until you reach zero. Any leftover money is saved or invested. Third, the envelope system. This is a cash-based approach to budgeting. You take your cash out and divide it among different envelopes, one for each category of spending. When the money in an envelope runs out, you can't spend any more money in that category for the month. Finally, pay yourself first. This method involves setting aside money for savings and investments before you pay your bills or make any other purchases. By doing this, you make sure that you're putting money away for the future, even if it means cutting back in other areas. 3. Track your income and expenses. Now that you have chosen a budgeting method, it's time to track your income and expenses. Start by writing down all the ways you earn money. This includes your salary, dividends, interest income, and any other sources of income. Next, list your fixed expenses. These are expenses that stay the same each month, such as rent, mortgage payments, and loan payments. After that, list your variable expenses. These are expenses that change from month to month, such as groceries, gas, and entertainment. Finally, add up your total expenses and see how they compare to your income. Are you spending more than you earn? Are you able to save money each month? By tracking your income and expenses, you'll be able to identify areas where you can cut back and save more money. 4. Cut unnecessary expenses. Once you have tracked your income and expenses, it's time to look for areas where you can cut back. Some easy ways to do this include canceling unused subscriptions, eating at home more often instead of dining out, buying generic brands instead of name brands, and using cashback and discount apps like Honey, Rakuten, and Ibotta. By cutting back in these areas, you'll free up more money to save and invest. 5. Build an emergency fund. One of the best things you can do with your extra money is to build an emergency fund. An emergency fund is a pool of money you can turn to when unexpected expenses arise. Having an emergency fund can save you from going into debt when life throws you a curveball. How much should you have in your emergency fund? A good rule of thumb is to save at least 3 to 6 months' worth of expenses. To build your emergency fund, start by setting a savings goal. Then, automate your savings by setting up a monthly transfer from your checking account to your savings account. 6. Set smart financial goals. Another great way to motivate yourself to save money is to set SMART financial goals. SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Using this framework, you can set goals such as saving $500 in 3 months, paying off debt in 1 year, or buying a house in 5 years. When you have clear, well-defined goals, you're more likely to stay on track and motivated. 7. Automate your savings and investments. Finally, if you want to make saving and investing even easier, automate the process. Set up automatic transfers from your checking account to your savings and investment accounts each month. You can also use roundup apps like Acorns to invest your spare change. For example, if you buy a cup of coffee for $4.25, Acorn will round up the purchase to $5 and invest the spare 75 cents. If you're employed, take advantage of your employer's 401k match. This is essentially free money that you don't want to miss out on. Thank you for watching. We hope that you found this video helpful. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below, and we will try our best to answer them. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and turn on notifications so that you never miss out on any of our future videos.